We're on. Well, a little blurry. Oh, we good?
A little blurry.
Yeah, that's weird.
Okay, perfect.
We're going to get a better camera one day.
Welcome to another episode of Big Ten Frenemies.
22nd, I think?
22nd, I believe. 22nd?
Hello. Don't move, Phil.
There we go. Here we go. Less of Steve Moore.
Still, all right.
That's what we need in this world. Just, obviously. Oh, anyways.
Oh, the
Buckeye
mini corn
Drew.
dog today.
That's Wolverine Steve.
The Wolverine Steve.
No, I'm the Buckeye Drew. You're Wolverine Steve.
Spartan Phil.
He's Spartan Phil. And got old
Executive producer Jordan Riles. That's his hand.
Chippewa Riles.
Most talented hand in the business.
That's true. Actually, he might have two best.
I like the stanza.
Oh, I gotta show you something later. Off air. Anyways, let's quickly actually, before we even get into that, this is becoming common practice here in Michigan, and I get it, but I don't. I got trolled again. Usually it's by adults, which is fine, because like you can fire back at an adult. But when you're trolled by a 10-year-old girl in a Kroger, like, it's a lot harder to fight back against that. You just kind of got to walk away with your head held low.
Sweep the leg.
I thought about that. The dad just kind of chuckled, and I was like,
what did she say
I
to
can
you?
hit you.
What did she say to you?
So I'm walking down the chips aisle. I want to grab myself some salt and vinegar chips because they're fucking delicious. And so I grab it, and I'm walking, and she's like playing with her friend. And like she starts dragging her leg, and I'm like, okay, excuse me. And so she moves out of the way, and she just like dead stops like that, and he goes, ew, an Ohio State fan. And I was like, really? Fucking. This is why I don't have children.
Well, you do work in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and
Right.
you do live nearby.
I don't follow.
So there are a lot of Michigan fans amongst you.
Yeah.
Now, what do you think would happen to me if I moved down to Columbus, Ohio, got myself a job, and I was walking around with my Michigan gear around Columbus all the time?
Actually, there's Michigan fans that do live down there.
I know that.
And they get nothing but respect all the time.
But don't they get trolled?
Nope.
Oh, come on.
Nope. Ohio State.
I don't buy that for a second.
Ohio State likes to set itself pretty high.
I'm not buying that.
And we make sure to treat all of our rivals, even the biggest douchey ones, with the utmost respect.
Spartan Phil's walked away.
I think Spartan Phil has just given up after.
He doesn't even care
the loss.
anymore.
Well, he's gone. Let's go. Well, you can still see him. He's in the back. See, that's him.
Oh yeah.
That's him walking. Oh, here he comes. Anyways, let's start talking about the Ohio State win over Michigan State just as he's getting back.
Sounds like a good idea.
It was. It was a sloppy win, but you know what? A 20-point win is a 20-point win on the road at Michigan State, where it is not easy to get that win. I'll take that any day of the week. The fans were pretty cool. That redhead slut was pretty awesome. Titties everywhere. Seriously, you guys should have seen this.
He's not lying.
No, it was. I mean, I don't even know why your friends let her out that way, but good for her.
No, that was a strong win you guys needed to have. It was pretty much identical to the Michigan loss. It was like quarterbacks injured. I was pretty frustrated that Rocky Lombardi was not starting, but
he didn't even do that good once he got in.
well, he didn't do fantastic, but there was. I would like to see him from the beginning. Give him a whole game.
I will say
He did throw a touchdown. It got called back for. Oh, it was Kevin Jarvis was downfield, like
illegal receiver downfield.
yeah, ineligible receiver.
I will say this though. I was a little disappointed in Michigan State fans with how fast they turned on both of their QBs. Because you guys started Lewerke, and I wouldn't have cared who you guys started, to be honest with you. But so like. Lewerke's still in, and the crowd starts chanting Rocky, which isn't going to be good for any QB. But then later in the game, and this is far after you guys were like down, and Rocky had some miscues. people started chanting Lewerke, and I'm like,
That's absurd.
Stop
I mean, that's ridiculous. The Rocky thing. Listen, I think can't speak for all MSU fans, but the great majority of people who I've read comments or talked to people,
Thank you.
even cheering Rocky. It's not. They're not. No one's really mad at Lewerke. The guy's injured.
Yeah.
Like, he cannot make these throws. So,
which also comes down to him being able to have some, kind of decency and being like, Coach, not ready for this.
He literally got to the point where he was saying that. He said this next series I was going to tell D'Antonio, but D'Antonio pulled him before he had a chance to say something. But I just don't think. Listen, against Maryland, the defense is going to win the game for you. Basically, you're not going to need a ton of offense, and it was really windy. The wind was a big
against Maryland.
Against Maryland, so I understand him not starting then.
Oh,
but against Ohio State, you have to.
We played Maryland this weekend.
You have to put your best after. Yes, is he going to throw some incompletions, some picks? Probably, but you at least have a chance, a threat of scoring downfield. You put somebody with one arm behind his back, his passing arm. How are you going to? It's just I don't get it. I love D'Antonio, but that's something that I do not understand. You have to put it all out there, and whatever happens. But have that's very frustrating to me. Just like it was frustrating that Rocky didn't play more versus Michigan, but at least at this point we've seen Lewerke's injured. We see what's happening. That's really what kills me.
I get it. Why don't you tell us a little bit about your game?
Well,
tell us about the point of the game where you guys weren't tied.
I will do that.
Rutgers.
I will do that. I wanted to ask Phil a question about your game, but he walked away.
No. We're done talking about our game. Let's not get caught up.
Can we at least ask the question? Was that safety intentional? I think it was, right?
It was.
You can tell they snapped it like 20 feet over the guy's head.
Definitely intentional.
Why in the hell would he do an
Not
intentional
just that,
safety at that part of the game?
Everyone's calling it intentional, including ESPN on their videos, like their playback. If you go to the GameCast and look at the highlights, it says intentional safety, and all the linemen literally stand up. Watch the video. Watch only the linemen. Yeah. They stand up and go like this and turn sideways.
Yeah, and nobody was like pointing fingers or looked upset. They just walked off like that was the plan, right? So I just we can ask Phil later, but
it's already been answered. You're good to go.
Okay, I just couldn't believe. I thought that was a horrible call in that situation.
But anything to screw over Michigan.